It's HighTechDad, and today I'm testing out a ContourGPS video camera. I'm actually holding it in my car, in my hand as I drive to work, and what I'm going to try to do is show a certain area of my commute that I think is really beautiful, and hopefully you can see the hills above. Let's go out the sunroof here, take a look around. But anyway, one really neat thing about this camera is it has a built-in GPS, so it's especially good for people who are very active, like bikers or joggers or people like that, skiers. And there are various mounts that you can use to put it onto you know, your bike or your helmet or even your head. I have a headband version that I can geek out and walk around with this thing attached to my head. It's pretty small. You need to take a look at some of the pictures, but this is the part of the drive that I just really love. So you can see here, I'm gonna put it out the sunroof. So anyway, and another unique thing I think I mentioned is that the GPS records where you are in terms of like on a map, but also your altitude, that sort of thing. So when you do get your final video, you can see where you were. So very cool. So as you can see, the ContourGPS is pretty compact, so it can fit in the palm of your hand. This is the lens, and what's kind of cool about this is you can change the direction of the field. So like if you have this mounted vertically like this, you want to align it that way. If you have it attached on the side of a helmet or something like that, you twist it so that you align it that way, and then your video will film in the right direction. So this is how you get on the inside to change the battery or change the memory card. You just unlock it, pop this up. You can see there's a USB charger, there's a memory card in there, actually right in there. This is for the Bluetooth GPS connectivity, and what you can do is actually use your iPhone or an Android device as the viewfinder on this, because as you can see, there's no way to see what you're really viewing, and the battery pops out right here. So then you just close it, you lock it down. Let's get back in focus here. And so to turn it on, you simply need to press down on the power button. You'll see there are two lasers here that help you understand what direction you're shooting. And then once it's on, you'll see that it starts blinking green. It is trying right now to get a GPS lock, and so once it's locked, it turns fully green. And if you want to enable the Bluetooth, there's actually a hidden button up on the top here. I don't know if you can see, it's kind of recessed here, but if you press that briefly, then it starts blinking blue. So then what you want to do is you go into the Contour app, and it's searching for it right now. It might take it a second to connect to it. It's not finding it, so let's try that one more time. So I found that this actually happens. Sometimes it'll lose the Bluetooth connection. So what you have to do is actually exit out and then reconnect it via your iPhone settings. So I'm going to do that really quickly. Okay, so now you can see that the Bluetooth light is actually blue now. You can see that I'm actually seeing what the Contour is seeing on my iPhone. So I can just basically pan it around, and here I'm looking at the iPhone, and I can pretty much get a pretty quick readout of what the Contour is seeing. So this is really nice if you're trying to set up a shot or something like that. But once it starts filming, you won't be able to see it through the iPhone. So the grooves on the side here is is where you actually can connect the Contour to a variety of mounts that go on your bike or on a surfboard or on some goggles for skiing, or what I have here is a headband. So you can see there's a little connector here. I did have a little bit of trouble the first time I put it on. I think it takes some working to really get it dialed in here, but essentially what you do is you put it into those grooves and you push it forward, and then it's locked in place. And I had a little bit of trouble getting it off, so what I actually did was take a little bit of silicone spray and sprayed it in the grooves, and that made it slide on and off a lot easier. So the last thing I'm going to show here is actually how you record. So this is still on, still connected to Bluetooth, and I have my memory card in there and everything like that. So as soon as you want to start shooting, you simply slide this forward and it starts recording. You can see there's a red record light there, and the light underneath is showing red. So I'm actually recording this right now, and as it's recording, it's also downloading the GPS info, so that anything that you do with the Contour is geo-tagged. So if you're going down a ski run and you start filming at the top and you head on down, you'll be able to track this on like a Google map to see exactly how far you went, and your speed, and the altitude that you were at, and a bunch of other things. So if you want to read more about the Contour GPS, you can read my review on my blog at www.HighTechDad.com. And if you have any questions, you can ask me on Twitter, and I'm at HighTechDad.